Well, welcome back to Houston Life. It is one of Stephen King's most famous thrillers, and now you have a chance to be terrified watching it at the Alley Theater.
It's so good. Mel Camp is downtown now, catching up with members of the cast to tell us more about Misery. Hey, Mel.
Oh my goodness. Hey guys, I was like, oh, Misery. When I was a kid, this was like, well, teenager, this was like one of the scariest movies. We all had sleepovers, we'd all watch it, and I would have to tap out many times in the film. But guys, wow, it is on stage now. And Christopher Salazar, the audience is loving it.
Oh yeah, people are coming in droves and stopping us after the show and saying how it's one of their favorite stories. And it's so unique on stage. It's different from the movie. It's different from the book. You might have read it before, seen it before, and we're giving it a totally new spin on it. It's really cool.
Which is really cool because, of course, the playwright is the same person who wrote the screenplay, and that's William Goldman. And we were talking about how you said there's things, if you know the film, it's a bit different. If you've read the book, there's moments that are different.
Yeah, the play turns out to be kind of a nice hybrid of the book and the movie. And I think he, as good a screenwriter as he is, he also really understands theater. And the changes that are made, or the sort of the fusion of those things, really helps flesh out the story and bring it to life for people sitting in the room with us.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely amazing. And we are seeing some of a clip which has you on stage. Of course, you are playing opposite your wife, Elizabeth Bunch. We all love Elizabeth. She is playing Annie Wilkes. Mm-hmm. What is that like, having your wife play like a psychopath?
Yeah, well, let's see. I have to choose my words very carefully. I think, it's an amazing part. Everybody identifies maybe Kathy Bates, who had an amazing performance in the movie, but it's fun to get a shot at something like that and how you make it your own. And she is, people will recognize the character. It's completely, beautifully fleshed out and believably freaky and weird, but it's really her version and the version that we all together in the room, I think, came up with. So.
Oh my goodness. Now, okay, I want to know, for those of us who do know the story of Misery, of course, it is a writer who comes into contact with a crazed fan. Mm-hmm. He's been injured, but then, I guess we can say she keeps him injured, right? And there is this iconic moment in the film, and if you know the film, you know what I'm talking about. And I want to know, guys, the blocks of wood, the sledgehammer, do you guys do that?
Yeah, we do it. We do it great. Yeah, we do a great job with it. Chris is the recipient of it. I'm thankfully off stage and I don't have to watch it.
But you can hear it?
Oh yeah, and you can hear the audience knows it's coming. You can feel the tension build, and then the release when they hear the sound of it and they see it happen. And our team, our design team at the Alley, who's amazing, came up with a really brilliant way to pull it off, and you have to see it. It's amazing.
My gosh. Okay, let's talk about your legs then, because, if you know the movie, it's got something to do with the legs.
Yes.
In the video that we saw before, you had some interesting, different, not your usual legs.
Not my usual legs, yeah. The costumes and props had to work together very closely on this play. So, he starts the play very injured. Both legs have been broken. So they built kind of a crazy foam-filled stockings and stuff that I put on that are painted to look really gnarly. And then there's leg braces on that. And that's one injury. And then there's the injury that you are alluding to that comes later in the play, which involves my ankles. And it's all, it's fun we don't have CGI. We can't fake things. They have to be things that people look at and believe are really real. And our props and our costume department's done a great job.
They really, it's absolutely amazing from what we've seen on the clip. And if you've seen it, you probably already know if you've come to earlier performances. Another thing is the stage is amazing, and we're going to hang around a little bit longer, and we are going to take a little look through, because I don't know how much you can see right now, but this door actually opens, and it is part of the set which revolves. So it's a revolving set. So we're going to learn a little bit more about this coming up a little bit later on the show. But Derek and Lauren, how cool. It is just a cult classic, Misery, and it is on stage now at Alley Theater.
If there's anybody that can take it on, it is our friends at Alley Theater for sure. Elizabeth Bunch, I know she can do it, man.
Yeah, disturbing in the best way.
The best way,
They're so talented. Okay, Mel, thank you so much for that.